Good morning, everyone. We are having a crazy Saturday morning and doing something we've never done before. We are going to the sea sauna in Portrane. It's like in the north of Dublin to do yoga and then have a 30-minute sauna session. But like the trickiest thing about this whole amazing plan is that it's like at 8 a.m. and for us it's like a 45-minute drive. So we woke up at 6:30, but I'm sure it will be a great experience and hopefully I'll be able to film there and we'll take you with us. Today is like typical November day in Ireland. It's about to rain, it's windy, and we're having sunrise yoga when you can't even see the sun. I do yoga for my spine health, to support my nervous system, and sometimes just for fun. Stretching on the stones with a cold wind wasn't ideal, but it was definitely a new memory my friends and I will cherish for ages. Luckily, we had a sauna session planned afterwards. This whole yoga and sauna experience was organized by the Sea Sauna in Malahide, an amazing wellness spot just a little north of Dublin. When I go to the sauna, I follow this routine. 50 to 20 minutes in the heat, 2 to 3 minutes in the cold, and repeat 3 times. Feeling so good after 45 minutes of yoga and then 45 minutes of sauna by gorgeous sea. We're now going to have breakfast at Avoca in Malahide. It's a very beautiful fall right now in the park, and then we might do a quick stroll around the area. Girls, how are you feeling after the sauna and the yoga at 8 a.m. Refreshed, taking the painkillers. Let's keep it real. Valentin, how's your first yoga?
Great.
First ever yoga.
Very good.
Look at these giant portions. But this is my hands. But this is giant. This is like crazy big. And I have like 3 avocados in here, like 4 scrambled eggs. I'm a coffee addict, and I'd rather brew great coffee at home than always go out for a cup. That's why I spend about €100 a month just on beans. I love Kenyan, Ethiopian, and Colombian origins, and my favorite brewing method is pour-over. These are probably the last few weeks of the beautiful, colorful fall in Ireland. And Malahide Castle Park is just next level beautiful. So it's super cool that we get a chance to have a walk here after the sauna nearby. It's already 6 p.m. and after such a lovely morning with friends, out in the nature, doing the yoga and doing the sauna and then having some food together, we decided to spend this evening at home because we need to do quite a lot of things to finalize our apartment. And I know I haven't been showing you around that much because mostly like all the renovations and the process of buying furniture was very chaotic for me, and I'm still like receiving a lot of things. I'm still waiting for an office table, I'm still waiting for bedside tables, yada yada yada. And I think I'll make a video once we kind of finalize everything. But apart from that, the plan for today is also do some studies. So I finished my psychology studies this summer and I'm about to start my coaching training, and I want to read a few books before the training starts. So this is the book I'm currently reading. I'm reading this one and also another book from the same author. It's about internal family systems therapy, and I find it fascinating. His approach is so cool. And I also want to do a face massage. I bought myself a course, a pretty inexpensive course from a Russian lady who looks insanely good in her age. She's 48, and I bet you she looks better than a lot of girls in their like 20s. So I'm now experimenting with some like face massage at home. So I basically do it like with my own hands, sit in front of the mirror and follow along. And that would be it for the day. We don't have any specific plans for tomorrow, but I guess we'll finally have our solid morning routine, going on a run in the morning and then having breakfast at home, and maybe we'll go somewhere beautiful. But I'm sure this will be a lovely day. And yeah, I'm happy to see you watching these videos, these little videos that bring me a lot of joy filming and rewatching and editing. So I really appreciate you here. By the way, I'm obsessed with this vintage table. I got it in Wexford in Ireland on the antique fair. This lamp is pretty inexpensive one from Jusk, and she will be standing in our bedroom when the bedside tables arrive. And this painting is a painting from, it's actually a newspaper, or like not a newspaper, but like a fashion magazine from 1938 or 1939. And I have another one here, and we'll place them on the wall over here and over here. And I am obsessed with this chair. And of course, for every ground floor apartment in Ireland, you need air dehumidifier. This place is still not done. I'm waiting for the office table to be here. We will remove the ironing table. And one thing that I'm also obsessed with is having our drying rack inside the wardrobe. Brilliant ideas coming to brilliant minds. We're now at the most challenging stage of our renovation because we're drilling the walls. But once we're done attaching the wood panels, I think this most stressful part will be over. I deeply believe that starting regular massages in your 20s can help us maintain healthy, glowing and nourished skin into our 40s and 50s. My dream is to never rely on Botox or face injections again, so I dedicate 30 to 40 minutes several times a week to making face massage a lasting habit. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday, 8 a.m. and I'm now running my morning pages where I do a little bit of self-programming. This is a technique recommended by my psychologist, who suggested that I start the day with writing out positive, not affirmations, but like positive outcomes that could happen in the future. And I'm literally writing some nice stories about my life, about different parts and areas of my life, and it really helps me set the tone for the day. I've been doing this for the past week, and I will keep doing it for the rest 2 weeks at least, but I seem to very much like this practice, so I think I'll film a dedicated video on this technique, whether it works for me or not in the long term. So stay tuned for that. And the plan for today is go for a round in the Phoenix Park. It's a beautiful park here in Dublin where you can see deers, and I bet the fall and the autumn leaves there are gorgeous. 1 hour later, we're kind of ready to get outside of the house. These are my current running shoes, Nike Pegasus 41. They are very responsive and pretty inexpensive. I couldn't get used to running in Asics or Hoka's or any other brands, I think, after like 10 or 9 years after like running with only in Nikes. My soul like has changed, and now only like the Nike shoes fitted. So yeah, let's go for a hopefully 15k run. And this is my running fit. So you can see only like the upper body. It's pretty warm in Ireland today, so I'm wearing this Adanola long sleeve, and I'll show you my favorite leggings. So my current legging obsession are this Lululemon leggings. The best thing about them is that they have a pocket over here for my phone and for the keys, and I find it much more convenient than these kind of pockets which a lot of leggings have. And they dry really fast, they feel really well. So I have my matching set from different brands. So this is a long sleeve from Adanola, Lululemon, and a puffer vest. I got it like 5 years ago from ASOS. So let's get going. Don't believe all the runners who tell you that they go on easy runs. You can probably hear it from the way I speak. That's not an easy one for me. I just saw a squirrel. Overall, like Phoenix Park, it's one of the most beautiful areas to run in Dublin. And there are so many animals. Like I said, deers, there's squirrels, and lots of runners to get the motivation. The workout is done. 15k. The books didn't feel super easy, but at the end felt that my body started warming up and it became kind of easier, even though I know that my heart rate went up. After our run, we were craving brunch. So after loading up on nutritious food and carbs, we decided to sweat out the week's stress in the sauna again. Am I addicted to those saunas too? Yeah, probably. The boss sauna face, a glow. It's the best. We once were in the sauna near Northern Ireland, and one woman said that 45 minutes in the sauna is a short vacation. It really is. We are finally home, and it's our third day in a row that we are spending in the sauna, and I highly recommend adding saunas to your wellness routine, especially in winter, because it helps you to warm up from the inside, and the heat that you build up within your body, I find it lasts for at least a day, and it does make you feel much better, and it is a boost of this like kind of endorphins. In the middle of the winter, dark, cold season. And the plan for the rest of the day is watch one episode of Billions. Let me know in the comments if you have watched this TV series, because we are obsessed with Daniel and we are now on season 2. Then I will also cook a nice dinner for us. I'm planning to do surf and turf. We have awesome filet steaks and gambas So I'll fry everything and maybe cook some veggies to serve together. And the rest of the day I'll spend reading, studying, just chilling on the sofa because we all need those moments when we just disconnect and just lie here and do nothing.